John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Pook, some guys love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball, don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it's always about hydration because I could cramp up, and you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the... So almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Zach Eflin.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go at the plate, Yandy Diaz. And that is downstairs. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Line drive and foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
1 up, 1 down.
That's an out. Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third baseman, Junior Caminero.
So up next, Junior Caminero. To the left side, but it is well foul. Let's go, Zach. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Lowe. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just missed. Out to short, Henderson. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is that. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. now at Oriole Park. And on the hill in this one, Shane McClanahan. What do we need to know here?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
And a foul ball. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford grade Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Right side. Low. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ryan O'Hearn now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a foul ball. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone.
Yeah. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Orioles held in check there. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Baltimore, Danny Jansen to hit here.
Catcher, Danny Jansen.
Eflin back to work. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Out towards right center field. Cowser sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Jonathan
Aranda digs in now. Outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty.
High. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that's a fair ball.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. And there's a strike. Aranda leads off first with one away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Second inning here, no score. And down on strikes. 2 out. Digging in, Richie Palacios. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Tapped out in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping in, Johnny DeLuca. Swinging a foul out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And it's even up.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Hit in the air, right field. Cowser. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So the Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting 5th, left fielder.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Just missed. That misses the zone. 2-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. Ball one there. Now a screamer into the outfield. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 7, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Ground ball to the right side. Lau throws to first. That's the third out. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
Diaz hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Cuba. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Holiday hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Brandon Lau. In for a strike. 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines. We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's going to be Junior Caminero. Next offering is fouled back. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1, the Rays 0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another
One
breaking
ball,
ball.
one
Try to
strike.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Fouled off left side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it remains 2-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. One away.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jackson.
So digging in, Jackson Holiday. Edge of the zone, call the strike. And it's 0-1. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
In the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Corrals it. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park, on to the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just kept it
Now
simple.
batting,
Played pepper with the
catcher,
middle of the
Danny
infield
Jansen.
and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Eflin a move to first, and he's back in safely. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Rays down by a run.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's
That's the
outside. 2-2. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And that's outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk.
Now
And
batting,
things
the
can get out of hand in a
designated
hurry in these
hitter,
situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. The throw to second is offline. Everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting, shortstop Jose
Well, things that
Caballero.
lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's going to be Jose Caballero. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
The pitch. That's a strike. And a count 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, left
So up
fielder,
next, Richie Palacios. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Low, the runner at third. Jansen over at second. Aranda at first. 1 gone. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. Stays alive. In the air, left field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that's down and away. 2 outs. Bases are full. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that is out of play. Bases loaded. 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Mullins tracks it down for the out. And the Rays leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, Adley Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. In the air, out towards left center. DeLuca makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman Ryan
O'Hearn comes up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle, flied to right his first time. There's a strike.
Ball.
2 outs, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Caught him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Eflin back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Lau at the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. One away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fought off foul. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Two outs.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Tyler O'Neill. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one outside. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one drifts inside. And a base hit.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
First and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Kauser coming home. He's safe, and they lead by 3. And the Rays. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, number 48.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Taylor Walls coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 6.
So digging in, Jackson Holliday. And that's way high. 1-0. Popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gunnar.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Should have this one.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. In the air, left field. Palacios makes the play, and that's the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Yennier Cano.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a foul ball. Cano, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And the slider just misses. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Kittredge is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Aiken getting loose as well. The 1-2.
2-2.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So now here's the DH, Jonathan Aranda, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Taylor Walls, the next to hit, getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th after subbing in on defense. That one's in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Now the throw to first on the run.
Out.
It's there, and that's a great play. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
First pitch misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Palacios makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan whistle.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Tyler.
So up next, Tyler O'Neill. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
No, that's a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
On the ground,
That's a
and
foul
it
ball.
goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And misses inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. DeLuca racing over to make the catch. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing.
Now pitching.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Andrew
Number 39.
Kittredge.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leading off for
Now the
Rays,
left fielder, Richie Palacios. And there's a foul ball. That missed
1-1.
inside, and now it's even 1-1. To the right side, Holiday. On to first. Out. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't
Now
mean it's
batting,
always going to be
center
smooth.
fielder,
He delivered a
Johnny
good
DeLuca.
play right there.
Now, Johnny DeLuca. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground,
Ball.
he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Yandy Diaz will hit next. 1 for 3. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Pickoff throw.
He's safe.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Now he breaks his bat. Caminero pulls it down, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric
Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Palacios hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Keegan Aiken on the pitch here. And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman.
The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Next one in the dirt. The other way, and lines out to third.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 in this one. Swung on, belted. Way back there. That one is gone. An absolute smash to left. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. There's a strike. Here's your 1. And the slider just misses. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Foul ball. Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
You only live once, you gotta live it up.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Henderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. That one almost got him.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Nobody out, runner at first. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 2-2. And that one is inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Misses outside, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Mountcastle, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next one misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler.
And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. And it's fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a chopper out to short. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Orioles add 1 on a solo homer. Last chance for the Rays coming up.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now
Orioles.
and on the mound, the closer, Felix
Number
Bautista.
74.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Bautista.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is down low.
2-0 to count.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Walls at the plate and takes high there.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses in the dirt. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That
Ball
misses, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Swing and a ground ball. 2 up, 2 down.
Got him. That's an out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Last chance for the Rays. Richie Palacios digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
The Rays down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
4-1 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
That's a magic number. Yes, it is. It's the magic number.